How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the block. And this week, I have had the privilege of seeing potentially the best movie of the year and potentially the worst movie of the year, all in the same week. Yes, we're talking about Borderlands. Now, to get started, I've only played the first two Borderlands games, and they're pretty damn fun, pretty good. They have a certain charm to them, a certain feel to them, and I'm not going to be putting any clips or anything up uh, during this video. My Deadpool and Wolverine video got copywritten and clipped all to hell by YouTube. So I'm going to steer clear of that until I can get someone to talk to get a clear understanding of what's allowed on YouTube. With that said, wow. Okay, the reason I went to see Borderlands is because I saw the reviews, I saw all the videos everyone was making, and I was like, "There's no way it can be that bad." Like the cast that they have for it, though they are miscast. I made that my feelings very clear. Kevin Hart specifically, Kate Blanchett is the character she's playing is supposed to be 22 years old. She's a 50-year-old woman. That's like trying to get Hugh Jackman to go back and play Harry Potter. Like that, that's a running joke. But anyhow, so it is as bad as they say. All right, I'm gonna try to stay away from as many spoilers as I can, but there will be some light spoilers here and there if you do intend on going and seeing it. There's nothing here for fans of the games. All right, there's very little gun variety. I think I saw a total of 3 or 4 different guns, and half of those can be just chopped up to a pistol. Um, the action, you want to see what the close quarters fist fights look like? Here you go. Here you go. I'll let you see. All right, you ready for this? You ready? Because it's insane. It's masterfully done. Are you ready? All right, you and I are gonna fight now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look, I won. That is what their hand-to-hand combat looks like. So much shaky cam, it's ridiculous. There's no stakes for any of the characters at all. Every time they encounter anything that's supposed to be a big deal or anything like that, they just start blasting and then they're fine. Like never did I feel like any of the characters were ever in any danger outside of one scene, which I will talk about. It'll be a minor spoiler. Um, no one seems like they want to be there. The jokes do not land. They're jokes that you've heard 100, 200 times. Um, and Kate Blanchett is right. In the opening, she says, "I'm too old for this shit," and you're correct. You are too old for this shit. Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't seem like she wants to be there. Uh, the actress that plays Tiny Tina, I feel like could have done something, but I feel like they were restricted by a PG-13 rating and the script because the only real story, the only real arc we have is the whole character that's too old for this shit with Lilith that wants out, and then Tiny Tina that really wants to do it. So you got like a little mentor relationship going on there, and that's it. Uh, Kevin Hart's portrayal of Roland, he's just there. Like there's nothing special about him. There's one scene in particular that I thought they were gonna do something and be like, okay, all right. And he gets overrun by bandits, and he's like, "No, go save yourselves." And I was like, "Oh, okay, so a character's actually gonna die. Like that's all right. That's something to give. That's a honorable death. Sacrifice yourself for the team and everything like that." No, not even 5 minutes later, we cut back to that, and there's just a pile of dead bodies, and Kevin Hart crawls out from under him, and he's like, "Whew, I sure am tired after all that killing." Blah, blah. I'm like, bro, why didn't you show that? Why didn't you show that? You completely undercut the opportunity for Kevin Hart to portray himself as an actual badass in Roland, and we never got it. We never got any stakes. We never got any risks taken. It is the most generic stuff you can think of, and there's no consequences. There's no real conflict. Jack Black's jokes don't land as claptrap. I did. I didn't even chuckle a little bit throughout the entire movie. It's insane. I thought with the cast that it would at least be funny. Okay, at the very minimum, it would at least have some okay comedy. I was wrong. There's the it's just we go here, grab this, and then we go here, grab this, and then we go here, grab this in game. Not even a sad. It's just like the first game in the fact that the final boss is trash. Nothing really happens. It's convoluted. It's you could all right. So this movie's about 2 hours. I can safely say you could cut half of that out of the movie, and it would still be the same movie, just an hour shorter. So I don't know, like all of these actors, I don't know what they were paid to do this. I feel like they blew their entire budget on the cast, and the cast didn't even want to be there. There's no emotion. There's no, like, no one's trying. I, I I stand by that. I don't understand how anyone, like, there's a lot of the actors coming out defending this, and you can say it. It's okay. You didn't want to be there. You didn't want to do it. It's fine. We get it. We see it on screen. So yeah, it is a waste of time, and I want my $6.50 back because I saw it on a matinee. I want that back. It was me and literally two other people in the theater, and I gotta tell you guys, like, I want it back. Like, I want my time back. I should have went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine again. Um, if you haven't checked that out, if you're somehow debating which one to go see, definitely go see Deadpool and Wolverine. Uh, I don't know. And like I said, this is potentially the worst movie of the year. The only thing that gives it, let's see here, Madam Web. If Madam Web came out, it was either the end of last year or this year. If Madam Web came out this year, oh, it's close. If you enjoyed Madam Web, you'll love Borderlands. You'll love it. But I don't see how anyone enjoyed Madam Web. I couldn't even stay awake. And similar things for Borderlands. It's really bad. There's no heart and soul put into it. There's no blood and gore that the original fans would like. All the characters don't even feel like they're the character they're portraying, outside of some cases with Tiny Tina. But even she's dialed back so far that it seems like a completely different character. So, yeah, overall, I gave Madam Web a 1 out of 10. It's barely a movie. And this, I'm gonna say it's slightly better, like just by a hair. The sets are terrible. Uh, the CGI is the visual effects are terrible. I just I can't believe like all of these high level Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, all of these actors now have a blemish. This is the worst movie of their careers. All of them. All of their careers. The worst movie of all of their careers. I don't know who is behind. Like, give, give it to me. Give me that and give me half the budget, and I can make a better movie than this. Give it to me. Grab me some people for the set. Hook me up. Let me be the director. I can make a better movie than this. I promise. I can make a better Borderlands movie for you guys. And I will make you guys money. I could have made you guys money off this when I read the script and been like, cancel it. You'll save yourself $100 million or whatever. So, yeah, 2 out of 10. I would not see it again. If I came home and it was on the TV, I'd be like, dude, please turn that off. Like it's not good. It's not funny. It's not charming. It doesn't even capture the level of action and violence from the video games. There's nothing here for new fans, and there's nothing here for the video game fans. It is bland, half-assed, and overall not a good time. It's I've had better times drinking a beer and watching paint dry. Like, it's terrible. And I hate to be such a downer about it because I kind of like the charm and the feel of Borderlands in the games. It's unique. It has a good feel. Those opening sequences are awesome. But nobody was doing anything here. There was, I mean, you're supposed to have conflicts in a movie. You're supposed to have something to overcome for your heroes, and there was none of that here. There almost was, and then they backtracked on it. And it turns out you just missed a badass action scene that they cut. Didn't even have, didn't even do it. They didn't even do it. They're just like, and then we'll just pile up dead bodies and then you crawl out of them. So you didn't die, and somehow you were badass enough to take all of them out, and we didn't even see it. Great. Awesome. Thanks. So, yeah, uh, don't support this movie because it's gonna lead to us getting more movies like this. I wish I hadn't gone out and seen it, honestly, not even for the content. It's oof, oof. This is the lowest rating I've given a movie since Madam Web. Like, I hated Madam Web. Anyhow, what are your thoughts? Have you seen it? Do you plan to go see it? Uh, I wish I hadn't, honestly, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think, if you've seen it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.